Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Last Minute Laura Morning Show. It's me, Laura. Welcome back. Nice to see you. It's Wednesday, June 25th. It's basically July. I'm trying a new lipstick today that Deborah sent me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think I may have gone a little too hard on the eyebrows this morning. See if we can kind of neutralize those down a little bit, huh? You know, chill out there, eyebrows. No need to be so aggressive. There we go. It's a little better. Happy hump day. Morning, Toby. Toby is here in his very cute little dog bed that doesn't even fit in the fireplace. So this one might end up moving to the bedroom, and then we'll bring him a little dog bed for this room. Did you see about our new member in Discord? I didn't see our new member in Discord. What's going on there? Is it in the guest lounge? Where's the question? I have not seen about a new member. Molly! Oh, Molly, haven't been on in so long, and here's why: I had my baby! Oh my gosh, 6 weeks early, but he's happy, healthy, and thriving now. Miss you all, and hoping to come back to stream soon. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, congratulations, Molly. Oh, he's so cute. I'm not going to show him on stream because he's an individual. Oh, what a sweetheart. That's so wonderful. Congratulations, Molly. I didn't even see it. Thank you. Happy, happy, happy. That's awesome. Aw. That's a happy way to start the stream. A new baby. But we actually have a couple of fun things in store for today's stream. I'm going to first I'm going to deal with the hangnail I just created. Then I'm going to put together this bouquet, and then we're going to look at... What did you just knock on the floor? Oh, it's a feather. Are you grooming yourself? Toby was just like, what are those guys? Look, there's a feather on the floor that just blew towards him. Do you see the new doggy, Beelzebub? Anyway, we're going to make a bouquet together this morning, and then we're going to go through the garden. I took really nice pictures of a lot of stuff in the garden this morning, and it's crazy. The number of things that are blooming right now is just... it's like magic. There's so much stuff in there. I just picked these a couple of minutes ago. It's actually why I was late. It's why I was running late. The yarrow is going absolutely bonkers, so I wanted to pick a bunch of it and show you all the colors that I have going right now, because there's quite a few like gorgeous colors happening. There's obviously the bright pink, which is lovely. Isn't that pretty? And then there's white. It's kind of like a creamy white. The white one... Hey, get out of there, Beelzebub. Get out of there. Go on. Don't make me come get you. There's also like a purpley pink now that just started blooming. And there's also like this beautiful apricot color that is just starting to open up flowers. So these are... I'm really excited about. Hey, get out of my rocks, Beelzebub. Go on. Get out of there. Go. No birds allowed. Anyway, I'm really excited about the yarrow. I'm feeling like it's finally paid off. It was like 2 years of garden, but it has started blooming, and I feel like the payoff is amazing. Do I have any other yarrow hiding in here? Look at that. Is that not amazing? I feel like this one needs to get into the middle. Yes. There. No, why are you not, won't you stay in the middle? Okay, hold on. you'll go on the outside. Good, and then you go on the outside here. That's a good looking bouquet, I tell you what. Now you come up a little. There. Okay, there. Now it's beautiful. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Look at all that yarrow. Look at my bouquet.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it so pretty? I grew this from seed. It took 2 years. Last year I got a few flower heads, but like that's a whole bouquet of just... Yeah, you can release him. Of just yarrow. Are you kidding? Isn't that beautiful? I kind of want to have this just be its own bouquet. I think I will. Because I have a lot of like wispy, airy things for the other bouquet, and I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, so there's something crawling on me. Don't love that. Okay. Let's get some greenery for the outside of our bouquet to hold it all up. I think this bouquet is going to be just mint and yarrow. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. And then the second bouquet will be all of the whimsical, sort of airy plants. That'll work beautifully. Why are you wilted? You were put in water at the same time as everyone else. Figure yourself out here, buddy. Okay, there we go. Yarrow and mint. Now I'm gonna cut them all to the same length. Basically the length that the mint is. Short bouquet. Now let me just grab a vase. Oh, don't worry about it. I have one right here filled with water, ready to go. I can just tuck these all in. Would those be good in that one? And these in this one? Maybe. Hold on, you guys just come here for a sec. This is all Clarkia Mountain Garland. Well, it's not all, but there's a lot of it. Maybe I have a hair elastic here. Oh, perfect. Just to hold the bouquet together so that it doesn't come undone in the water. And there we go. There. Aw, look how cute. A little yarrow bouquet. Okay, I have, obviously, baby's breath because I'm obsessed with it and I can't stop. I'm going to plant more seeds. That's what I have to do today. It's going to be a rainy couple of days, so it's a perfect time to plant seeds. Baby's breath, gorgeous. Then I have a bunch of this purple queen, pink Contessa, purple Contessa, pink queen, purple queen. Yeah, purple queen. This is Agrostemma. Very aggro. That one will go there. And I'm just gonna tuck these stems because they don't have any, they're not very exciting. Like, I like them because I grew them, but like, as far as excitement, they're not very exciting. What is exciting though is the Clarkia Mountain Garland. These flowers are now starting to just explode in the whole garden. Like the garden is full of them. I'm gonna just grab a few of the Clarkia stems to show you how pretty they look. They're so like, there's so much air in between each stem that it just has this beautiful, look at that. Look at these stems. Are you kidding me? They look like cherry blossom stems or something, but they're not. So I've cut the tops off of some of them and I'm just gonna tuck them in nice places in the vase. But because the flowers are so spread out in these stems, it makes it have a lot of breathing room. I feel like there's so much breathing room with the Clarkia, which makes it really pretty and whimsical looking. Which goes great with poppy seed heads. That's what I'm tucking in here now. And I also have, oh, there's another beautiful Clarkia branch. Look at that. Stunning. And look, the flowers change. The first flowers are little. Look at the second set. They're a different color and a different number of petals. It's amazing. They're very pretty. But they're so delicate. Like, they would make beautiful wedding flowers because they're so like, it's like a spray. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough. And I'm a little bit snotty as well, which is not ideal. Could you chill? And just tuck in. Why is it so difficult for you? There. Okay. And then I've got some grasses because I thought let's stick to that airy, whimsical vibe. So I got a few grass stems, flower heads of grasses. I think they are going to look so good. Usually I find that I try to make a bouquet that's pretty on all sides, but Alex just puts it on his table in one spot. So right now I'm not doing that. I'm just making it have a front. My straw flower, I picked the first bloom. Gorge. That's probably going to be like our statement centerpiece in the bouquet because it's so thick. Tuck that in. Beauty. Oh, look at these branches. Look at how beautiful that is. So I'll just take my scissors and I'll clip it after the last flower, one bud after. So like right here. And that way the stem ends in flowers. Just keeps it a little bit more flower, a little bit less stem, which is lovely. Alex has like 4 bouquets in his office right now. He's definitely not in need of a bouquet today, but there's so much blooming and the heat, it's too much for all my flowers and my plants. So I've been cutting off as many flowers as possible because I don't want my plants to be working too hard. And putting out flowers works really hard. Like that's a lot of work for them. So if I cut off the flower stems, they can kind of chill. And it's so hot right now, I don't want them to use all of their energy on flowers and then die early in the season. Or like get sick from like blight or what's it called, powdery mildew or scale. Like right now with the heat, plants are susceptible to pests because they're working so hard to like not die that pests can sneak in past all of their defenses and start destroying them. There we go. There's our whimsical bouquet made up of Clarkia mountain garland as well as agrostemma and straw flower and baby's breath and some grasses. And then our more formal sort of walk down the aisle bouquet is yarrow and mint. Very, very cute. These will both be going into Alex's room. I need to add more water to this one, so I will be right back. I'm just going to do that. Ugh. Okie. There we go. What is this? Oh, a dog treat he was not interested in. Oh my god. There's a katydid in my house. You have to die. I'm sorry. Katydids are so frustrating. Ugh, you don't have to die. I'll let you outside. Okay, here's what a katydid looks like. Up close is a baby katydid. It makes very loud noise, kind of like a grasshopper, but also not like a grasshopper. It's loud. All right, katydid, time for you to get outside. Don't climb on me. Don't do it. Don't step in my direction. No, you're staying in. You're inside. Looks like it's raining. What's that bit poured? When did that happen? It's not raining right now. The ground is soaked. Huh. I guess it just poured rain. I don't know when. Interesting. It just poured rain outside. Beelzebub, stay away from my stuff. It was not raining when I initially went outside to pick flowers, but now it's like, it looks like it's soaked. I watered the garden this morning because it said it wasn't going to rain anymore. And I need the rain. Or, well, the garden does. Hold on a sec. Put whimsical here. And we'll put more formal up here. There. Oh, sorry, Toby. I just kicked you right in the face. Okay, there we go. Now the bouquets are put together, which is awesome. I love that. My favorite part of the morning, that's for sure. My goal in the summertime... Excuse me. One sec. All right. My goal in the summertime is to give Alex a bouquet every single day. And I have purchased many small vases at the thrift store over the last several years. And so I have lots of tiny vases. Like, this one's like a light bulb, but it's like a shattered light bulb. Anyway, I've got tons of tiny vases. And I try to make him one bouquet a day, at least, every day that I can. But because all of the vases that I've purchased are small, I don't have... I generally make him more than one right now, which is great. I'm happy to make too many bouquets. There's no such thing to me as too many bouquets, so we just have lots. When our flowers are in abundance, they are all through the house. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me upload some photos here. I'm going to put them in the Discord to show you what's going on in the garden right now. Because we've got some serious gorgeousness. Okay. Gosh. I do wish that I wasn't feeling yucky. I feel a little yucky today. Alright, I'm just uploading a million things, so just hold on a sec. And then after I finish uploading them, we can go through them. I have so many varieties of coleus, I didn't even realize. Oh my god, also, wait till you see this most exciting thing. I have a poppy blooming right now, and it is the most beautiful poppy I've ever seen in my life. And I took way too many pictures of it because of how pretty it is. And you're gonna have to watch as I show that all to you because it's worth it. You're gonna want to see. Also, my marigolds are so cool. I love them. Ew, I'm so snotty right now, but it's not snotty. I can't blow my nose to get rid of it. It's like stuck somewhere weird. Let me complain. Okay, we're almost all uploaded. Good. I'm glad I took a lot of pictures this morning. I felt like yesterday I didn't take enough pictures. I take a lot of pictures of my garden, let me tell you. Alright, by the way, if you're watching and hanging out this morning, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel. You're already here hanging out, so you might as well. Beautiful. I was wondering if you were still plugged in. I have my coffee warmer so we can look at photos and I can drink my coffee. All right, is everything uploaded? Everything appears to have been uploaded successfully. Now let's get in to the plants of today because we are having so much happen. First of all, this is the yarrow. Where are you? Oh. He's on a dog bed right at my feet. Toby, you're so sweet. Do you want to be on my lap instead? You want to sit with me? I'll pick up your whole bed. Here you go. Poor baby. Poor little Tobias. Toby's worth. Tobington. He got a bath yesterday. Hair is cute today. Oh, thank you. It was called, Do You Want to Wash Your Hair? No, I don't. But thank you. Toby got a bath yesterday, and he didn't love it, but that's okay. You don't have to love a bath. I thought he might love a bath, but he got his bath yesterday, and I brushed him out, and I want to show you how much hair I got out of this dog, because it's actually wild how small he is. Look at that. I emptied the brush. These are all Toby's hair. First of all, look at the texture of his undercoat. Do you see this? That's all undercoat. Like, that's not his soft top fur. That's like, it's like cotton. It's so fuzzy. Alex said, "What are you gonna do? Make a yarn out of it?" And I was like, I mean, it's not like a terrible idea. But now he's little because he lost a whole bunch of fluff out of this section of his body. Look at how skinny he is now. Look at this skinny boy. He's just a skinny baby. Hey, he's just a baby. He's not skinny. He's perfect weight. You can just feel his ribs, which is right where you want to be. He's even, honestly, he's definitely not overweight, but like he's perfect. He's perfectly, you can feel his ribs through his side. And I remember when we had Thunder was overweight like multiple times. And whenever the vet would go like this, the vet would say, if it feels like they're wearing a wool sweater, they're overweight. If you can feel their ribs with your fingers, that's exactly how they should be. Hey, and look at that little rib cage taper down to nothing. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Are you sweet? The hug is everything, isn't it, though? You sweet boy. Little Tobias. Little Tobsworth. Tobington. Anyway, yeah, he did do a bad boy thing this morning. His first bad boy thing. He pooped. He pooped a huge amount of poop. Luckily, it was not diarrhea, thank God. But he pooped a huge amount of poop in our bed. So on Alex's side, it's like he was trying to poop off the bed because most of it was on the floor. But there was a piece of poop on our bed. Not in the bed, thank God. It was on the top of the outer comforter. Still, I put the sheets and pillowcases in the wash with bleach. And next is the duvet cover. And then I'll do the duvet on Alex's side. Yes, on Alex's side. Not on my side. Alex woke up and he said, "Laura, there's poop on me." I said, "Okay, let me wake up and deal. No punishment required." Well, no punishment anyway, because he doesn't know the rules here. And maybe he gave us cues, but we were sleeping. So no punishment anyway. Anything that he does right now is not his fault. So he's not getting punished for anything right now. He's just in his settling in phase. And obviously, part of his settling in was pooping where he's not supposed to. That being said, obviously we're not going to aim for that. But like I said, I'm not expecting anything of him right now because he's probably traumatized from being transferred from one home to another. I'm trying to keep that trauma as minimal as possible by loving on him and like giving him all the affection that he needs. He gets outside lots and lots of times during the day. I think we're gonna have to go for a walk today though. And I think he's gonna have to be a dog that goes for like walks because he doesn't like to pee out in the backyard. He likes to pee while walking. You like to pee on stuff, huh? Like to pee on stuff. So I think we're gonna go for walks and then he could pee on stuff. But he's a very sweet boy. And now he's so much less fluffy. I also have a collar on him now, a little green one. Maybe he has an "I gotta go" cue you didn't hear. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I want him to meet Indy and yell at him. Maybe he's the dog to put Indy in his place. He might be. You know what though? He didn't bark at all at my sister's dog. He sees CJ or Rohan. You're not gonna hunt him. He's shaking. It's okay. You can't hunt Rohan. I'm sorry. You're gonna hear him bark. Toby. He won't run down the stairs, so Rohan's safe. Rohan also figured out that he can't jump onto the table, so he'll just stand at on the table, staring down at Toby. It works. Oh, this is the dog bed. This is the dog bed for his actual size. Here, let's put it here. So you can see just how small he is. Because he's the smallest little guy in the whole world. It's okay, Toby. It's just the cat. He's so excited. And I should have a bell at the door to ding to go out. That way he'll learn to ring a bell when he needs to go out. But he doesn't go out is the problem. He's peed on a pee pad inside. I've only seen him poop once outside and pee once outside in our backyard. Other than on a walk, he's only pooped and peed one time in our backyard. And we have a space dedicated to like a dog space. I moved around my backyard so there's like a clear area for him. But yeah, I don't think he quite gets it yet. I should have a bell at the door. First, we have to teach him about that the backyard is also a place. I think maybe we'll get like a roll of sod or something just so he can understand where the place is. How much is a roll of sod? Is that a worth it thing? I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyway, this is my yarrow opening. This is the agrostemma. The agrostemma is I have two colors. I have pink Contessa and purple Queen, but it looks like all of the flowers that are blooming right now are purple Queen. It's fine. It's just not what I care about. And also, I don't care about this type of flower. I grew it because I had seeds for it, but like now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, it doesn't really spark joy the way that yarrow does. Here's that yarrow again, looking really good. Sorry, I'm a bit congested today, Julia. Also, my lemon tree, Alex the lemon tree, is doing really well. You can see tons of different growth points on this one tree. There's like 10 different growth points all coming out of the same plant. Also, you can see my zigzag cactus in the bottom of this photo. Do you see how dead it is? It's like clearly dried out dead, but there's spots that are putting out all these little baby cactuses. So I think I'm going to actually try and salvage this cactus by cutting this piece and laying it down in some dirt to see if I can get it to root and let those babies survive. Because there's like 10 of them on between like 3 different stems. There's like 10 of these tiny little baby cacti. And I'll see if I can bring it back to life. Do you see how weird that is? Look at it. So this thing is like fully dead, but the little babies are trying and there's little roots on them. It's giving all of its energy. One last shot to the babies. Also, I have dill, which is a huge deal for me. It's kind of a big deal. I'm not successful usually at growing dill. Dang, psychology class is coming back to me, lol. Right, yeah, I have to use psychology on the dog so that he learns the rules. Anyway, the dill is doing really well. Oh my god, I'm like... I'm like out of breath from talking, like last time. Sorry about my coughing and sniffling. Okay, next. The yarrow, I wanted you to see from above how gorgeous it's looking now. You can see there's like a big empty space in the middle. That will fill in with flowers over the summer, but I have kind of quadrants, it looks like. I have the pastel apricot color towards the top, and I think all of those ones at the top are going to be that apricot color. And then there's white ones coming up here and on the other side. And then there's this pinky purple. You can see it right in the middle here. And then there's that like cerise pink on the other side. So there's quite a few good colors coming, and there may well be more colors because the plants I grew last year, I didn't get very many flowers from any of them, and I put them all together, but we had like a few different colors. I don't know if we'll get anything like red or yellow, but I think we will have a couple other shades of pink. I don't know about purple. I think we'll have a couple shades of pink though. Toby, go lie down. Go lie down. He's not going to come up if you're waiting for him. You have to go lie down and be chill, and then Rohan will come up. Okay, here's the pink one. Come on. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? In my garden, just growing out there for no reason at all. This is the white one. So the white ones are taller. And, the white ones are taller because what I did for these white ones is these are transplants that I pulled out of the side of the highway last summer. I pulled over because I saw a billion yarrow plants blooming, and I pulled a few of the plants. I just grabbed the whole stem and pulled the whole thing out of the ground. It was a rainy day, so they pulled out really easily, and then I tucked them into my garden. They didn't do anything for the rest of the season, but this season they're making flowers, and the flowers are significantly taller, like significantly taller than the rest. Oh my god, that pink is so pretty in photos. Is that not the prettiest color? Okay, I need to put my coffee on the warmer. Toby, go lie down. Go lie down, Toby. Rohan will not come play with you. He won't come if he thinks you're watching him. Do you want to try this treat again? Maybe now you like it. Here. Here. Good boy. Here. It's crunchy. Here, let me put him on your bed. Here, Toby, look. Go get him. Excuse me. With all of my sniffles. Is he gonna try and bury them? Yes, he's just like Thunder did that. Try to bury his treats if he didn't want to eat them. This is the apricot yarrow. Look at it. Just look at it. Are you kidding me? Pavlov's still in my brain after all this time. Well, I won't be using that treat because he's like, ew, get rid of it, hide it. I don't want anyone to use it. This apricot color is so pretty though, isn't it? And there's gonna be like 50 stems in this color. I was obsessed with it. I planted an awful lot of it. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. And the white, also gorgeous. The pink, gorgeous. What are you even doing? It's so pretty. And there's the purple. So I just want you to see the difference. The pink and the purple. So the purple, it's still pinky, but it's like it's cooler toned. How cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, yarrow's amazing, and I'm so glad I grew it. That's basically the moral of this story. Girl, did you see my lily? I did, and I will show it. Your canna lily. Okay, so let me show that. Look at the color on this thing. It's like a frog or something. Some kind of reptile amphibian color. Okay, Toby. Mr. Toby. You can't hide it. You're gonna scratch your nose, mister. You're gonna scratch your nose. Yeah. You're gonna rub your nose raw if you try and bury it that much. One sec, let me get him something he likes. Okay, here, Toby. Oh, where'd you go? Toby. Come here, you. Here. Good boy. He's like, what? For me? This big tasty snack? I love these big tasty snack. Beautiful. Gorgeous. What are we looking at? This is amaranth. This is an amaranth section. Gotta thin those bad boys out. Beautiful canna lily. Calla lily? By the way, 6 months till Christmas. Yes, I'm one of those people. Oh god, 6 months till Christmas. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. All right, the Chantilly snapdragons. They're so pretty. They're really pretty. They turned out really good. My flower heads are not huge. They're not in an optimal position in my garden. Like they have like, I would call... They have more sunlight than other options that I could have planted them in, but they definitely don't have full direct sun all day. So that's all right. God, that dog is so cute. Okay, but I've got pink ones, and I have yellow ones, and I have like beige peachy ones. Did you get it stuck in your teeth, or are you good, bro? I think he's good. Anyway, these ones are the pink ones, and they're very, very pretty. Look at them. Open snapdragons? Who'da thunk? Okay, the Clarkia. Look at this Clarkia. Are you kidding me? It's so pretty. What's weird to me is that it changes colors on the stem. Like multiple flowers colors on one stem. It goes like pale pink and then it turns into like this bright fuchsia pink. Also, this nasturtium is so pretty, and it's having such a hard time because of the heat. Like you can see it's growing. Look how many leaves it's growing all at one time. And they're all small. And there's so many flowers on the plant. Basically, all the plants are flowering like it's the end of the world. They're trying to make their seeds as fast as possible because this heat wave is making them think like, oh God, there's no time. Summer is like in full swing. We have to make our seeds. So all of my flowering plants are pushing out 1 billion flowers right now. And it's beautiful, but I'm cutting them every day because they're working so hard to try and make seeds. And I don't want them to make seeds because then they'll stop making flowers. Also, beautiful sweet peas blooming right now. The purple ones have started opening. Up until now, it's just been the watermelon and strawberry fields color options for sweet peas, but now I've got some white ones opening and some purple ones. You can see the entire row behind this. It's all the watermelon colored ones. Beautiful. Just, you can see watermelons are much taller, and then the purple ones are like catching up in height. So that's great. This is another beautiful nasturtium. Look at him cleaning his face. What are you, a bunny rabbit? What are you, a kitty cat? Stop it. Look at him. He's just a tiny baby. Toby, are you a tiny Toby-Woby Tobington baby? Hi, mister. You want to try and jump up? You kind of look like one of your eyes is dry. Do you need some eye drops or something? His left eye looks a little dry to me. Is your eyeball dry? It's because you don't blink enough, I think. Oh, very cute. He just burped right at me. Hi. Can I boop you? Boop. Good boy. Okay. Anyway. Back to the garden. I'm so sorry about the disgusting noises that I'm going to be making all morning today. Okay, so beautiful nasturtium and sad bachelor's button that is not blooming. It's just something that happens. Okay, so there's this bachelor's button, and I don't know what happened to it because nothing has happened to it. I looked in the soil, the roots are still there. I think it's a grub of some kind. I think something killed it because this, look at it. There's nothing, no reason for it. It's been watered. Look at all the plants around it. Happy, green, thriving. And then for some reason, this bachelor's button. And this happened last year, if you'll recall. My bachelor's buttons all died early, really early in the season. So I think something here gets them, and I don't know what it is. Another cute little Clarkia mountain garland starting to bloom. I'm so sorry. This nasturtium, I'm definitely going to save seeds for. It's very cute. I feel like, I don't know why I think it's called peach melba, but that's what I think it's called. So now I'm going to look it up and see if I'm correct. Peach melba nasturtium. Okay, yes. Peach melba is the colorway of that nasturtium. Here we go. Peach melba. Is it Melba? Melba, like Melba toast. Okay, good. I was right. Peach Melba, and there's mine. This guy is very prolific when it comes to flowers. The plant is not very large, but it's putting out so many flowers every single day. It seems like it's putting out, I don't know, like 6 flowers a day, and then I pull them off in the evening, and then there's 6 new ones a day, which is beautiful, even though the plant isn't very large yet. But the flowers are gorgeous. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? Also, good picture, Laura. That's a lovely photograph. Come on. Look at those pretty flowers. Aren't they so nice? So I will definitely save seeds from this one. I think I'm going to curate my own nasturtium seeds. I think that's what one of the like projects I'm going to work on over the next couple of years is I'm going to save seeds only from my favorite nasturtiums and then only plant seeds of nasturtiums I like in order to kind of weed out the colors I'm not interested in growing, aka orange. I just wanted you to see this today because the Sweet Alyssum is beautiful. So pretty. Look at how nice it is. This is a very pale purple variety. I like it a lot though. Also, my mom gave me this plant. This is Lisianthus, and the Lisianthus is starting to grow tall, which is awesome. It stays short and like this, kind of like a little like low to the ground bush, and it stays like that for months and months. Like this was planted in December by seed, from seed in December. So January, February, March, April, May, June. It's literally 6 months old. That I could have done that math without thinking because you already told me Christmas is in 6 months, but this would have been planted right around Christmas time, and you can see how it's starting to stretch out towards the sky now, which is great because that's the first step for them to start making flowers. Very cool. Also, now we're about to get into the coleus bonanza that is happening. Also, look at the dog. He's watching the bird. He's so cute. Okay, we're gonna look at the coleus now because there is some crazy coleus in my garden, and oh, we're not looking at the coleus now. Never mind, we're looking at the marigolds first. So I took pictures of all my marigolds so that you could see them all next to each other, looking all cute and cool. This one, I am surprised by how much I like it. I think it's because the outline makes it look so like cartoonish. It doesn't even look realistic. I don't know. You know? It's pretty though. And then here's a pretty one. This is just yellow with orange. Still pretty. This one is stunning. As far as orange flowers goes, this is the color of orange I'm willing to have in the garden. It's basically like a golden yellow, but it's not yellow. Here's what yellow looks like. There's yellow. There's orange, but it's not a dark orange. It's like a really, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, isn't that just such a pretty color? I was gonna say animated due to the outlining, right? It's like not, it's like cartoony. This is gorgeous though. This is the perfect marigold. Like if I was going to have a house that had marigolds leading up to the house, this is the one I would do. I do believe this one is called Laura's favorite golden sunshine yellow. And then this one is Laura's favorite lemon yellow. Isn't that beautiful? What a mix. And then there's that gorgeous red one. So pretty. Now this is where the exciting thing comes to me. Anyway. I have a post-nasal drip right now that won't go away. The feeling. Doesn't matter what I do. It just feels like there's something in my throat. It's very unpleasant. So if you see me doing multiple maneuvers around my throat, that's why. Okay, this marigold is tiny. So here's a regular marigold. This marigold, look how small this is. Look at it compared to my hand. There's how big it is compared to a marigold. Like that's the sunshine yellow one. And look at the size difference. Isn't that crazy? It's so little. Like that's on the same focus plane. They're the same. Do you see how little it is? I feel like when I just took pictures of the flower itself, you can't tell how small they really are. And then I did it with my hand and I was like, okay, that kind of shows. Hold on, I have to cough. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, I showed with my hand and it still doesn't look It's not giving a real enough perspective. So I went and picked a regular sized marigold so you could see. They're really little, but it's still a marigold. It's so cool. I love them. So that's that. Maybe you're developing asthma. Don't. I better not be. No, I won't be. I refuse to develop asthma. Okay, I've got some pictures of the Clarkia Mountain Garland. And it looks so pretty. It looks kind of tropical, doesn't it? Also, my, hold on, what are you guys called? You're not dahlias, you're not clematis. You are, you know this plant. What plant is this? Not dianthus. I'll remember. I just need a second to remember it. Gladiola. Gladiolus? Gladiolas? Glads. These are glads. Look at how little he is. Come on. Stop it. Anyway, they're not blooming yet. More Clarkia Mountain Garland. Glads. Thank you, Candace. Glads. More Clarkia Mountain Garland. You can see again the way the flowers change. So the first set of flowers is like simple. It's just 4 petals. Look at the second 2. So 1, 2, those are on one branch. And then do you see the one that's up? That's the same branch. It's just different colors. Same with over here. Do you see simple purple pink? This is on the same branch. But look, completely different looking flower. It's like as the flower goes up the branch, they get more and more intricate. And they're so pretty. And this is all one plant. This spray of color right now that you're looking at is all one plant. Excuse me. It just looks so whimsical. I just thought it was so weird how one plant is somehow making these and also that. How can you do both? Look at how pretty. It's its own weird little thing. I just thought it looked so nice. And they're all starting to bloom. Like, I won't be able to keep up with them now. From this point on, I'll be cutting as many stems as I can in every day, and there'll still be too many for a couple of weeks, which is perfect. I love that. Also, if you look in this picture, in the corner of the picture, up at the corner on the side, watch, I'll see if I can bring it over to you. Nope, just barely. Do you see on the right-hand side of the picture, up at the top, there's poppies? Well, I was taking this picture and I noticed that poppy. So I went over to it to take a picture to show you. And this is an orange tropical sunset California poppy. And there's one that's just about to open. So I took off its little hat and da-da! Now we have a new poppy. Another beautiful Clarkia. Okay, I think this next set, oh no. We have, there is coming in this photo set a picture of the most beautiful flower you've ever seen, and it actually blew my mind this morning. I was so surprised by how beautiful it was. Look at this though. I believe this is a jewel bee. I might be wrong about that, but that's what came to mind when I saw it, which tells me probably I'm right. It's just a very bright green bee. Isn't it pretty? Sitting on top of that bachelor's button. Another one of those agrostemma. Another Clarkia. Look at the flower on this. Are you kidding? It looks like Predator's face when it opens up. It looks like one of the one of those things in that show. Wow, good job, Laura. The show with the underground place. Nope, don't remember the name of it. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, it looks like a predator or something. Like the flower in Jumanji. A green bee? Yeah, I think it's called a jewel bee. Am I wrong? I might not be wrong. Jewel bee. Nope, that's not right. Jewel, not jewel beetle, jewel bee. Okay, nope, that's not it. Green bee Ontario. An agapostemon. Agapostemon. In Ontario, the metallic green sweat bee is a common and easily recognizable species. It's known as the bicolored agapostemon. 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 Toronto's official bee. Oh, okay. It's Toronto's official bee. Congrats, Toronto. Why is that word so hard for me for no reason? Green sweat bee. Nice name. All right, now back into the garden. We have this gorgeous creeping plant, which I bought clearance at the garden center last year. And it was, I think, 44 cents for the perennial. They do like 44 cents for things when they're clearance at this grocery store I like to go to. And this turned out to be something really pretty. Little Shop of Horrors. Is that the movie? I don't know that movie. I haven't watched it. But aren't these pretty? They're like a little carnation type thing. They have a name, but there's something like creeping something. Creeping phlox, maybe? Simple but pretty. Eventually, when Alex and I live somewhere that we can put down roots, I will let this crawl all over the yard, wherever it wants to. Stranger Things? That's the one. Stranger Things. Thank you. Sometimes words are hard for me. Okay, this is the Alaskan nasturtium. I just wanted you to see the leaves this morning. Aren't they stunning? Like, what business does just an average plant that we grow, what business does it have having gorgeous leaves like that? To me, it just feels like a blessing to us. What a gorgeous flower. What a gorgeous plant. Also, this week, we are going to get our first zinnias. I'm so sorry. We are going to get our first zinnias this week. I've got 2 of them that are very close to opening. There's this one, which I believe to be the Queenie Lime Orange or the Queenie Lime Peach. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. So this, I think, is going to be that. The 2 main colors I have in zinnias are Glorious Red and Queenie Lime Peach or Queenie Lime Orange. I think it's Queenie Lime Orange, but I don't want it to be because I don't like orange. You know, that makes sense. This is the 5-foot garden bed. It's 2 feet tall and 5 feet across, but it's a circle, so it's like it's like a cylinder, I guess. But there's a lot going on in here right now. This is the other 2 open flowers of the Chantilly snapdragons. They're looking so pretty. The amaranth coral fountain. Sorry, I'm trying to remember all these names. I have them all in my brain. My brain's just a little slow because I'm under the weather. Sorry. I'm so under the weather that I'm panting just from talking. You know what it is. All right, so this guy is the amaranth coral fountain, which is similar to the Love Lies Bleeding, but I've been ripping off all the lower leaves. You can see the stem of the coral fountain in the middle of this picture. I've been tearing off all of the leaves so that the plants that are underneath it have the opportunity to photosynthesize, so they can have some access to the sun. But I left all the main big leaves up at the top, so it still has a chance to make its flower head and to grow tall. Looks cute though. Back to the bumblebee. Okay, next. I also have another Cosmo that is about to bloom. I don't know what color this one is because it has not bloomed yet. I've pulled off all of the flowers. You can see where I cut around this height the main growth point. So your guess is as good as mine. What do you think? It could be white. It could be a Dazzler Cosmo, which is like a purple, the bright purple one. It could be a Picotee, which is like white with a pink outline. It could be Apricotta, which is apricot colored. It could be Xenia, which is like a purple red. It could be Rubenza, which is like a red purple. Or it could be... Is that it? Daydream, which is white with a pink center. Lots of different Cosmo options. We planted a lot of things this year, so it's kind of nice to have the surprise of, I like this flower, but I don't know where it's coming up in the garden, you know? You're welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Well, it's 10 a.m. in the morning for me, so good morning. In this garden bed, I noticed there's an empty space right there. So this empty space was occupied by 2 nasturtiums that both had orange flowers. I pulled them out, and now there's this empty space, and I'm trying to decide if I should put some seeds in there. Like maybe I could put some zinnia seeds. They take 60 days to flower, 63 days, I think. So I would still have time, because June, July, August, we would still have September, October, like 2 full months of flowers if I plant something here. The other thing I'm thinking I might plant here, though, is baby's breath. Because you can see there is a baby's breath plant that is in there. Also in the front of this bed, the celosia is doing really well. I've got the celosia spicata flamingo. There's 2 of them. And then there's a celosia plant in front of that and a celosia plant behind that. And then 2 more over there. I don't know what ones they are. I don't know what celosia they are because they haven't bloomed yet. When they bloom, we'll know. But I think I'm going to put something in there. I think I have to get the baby's breath seeds out so I remember to plant them today. Because now that this heat wave is, well, I mean, it's not over. The heat wave's not over, but the heat wave is nearly over. And we're expecting a few days now of rain. I don't know that we'll get it, but it's something that we're expecting. Oh, also, I noticed the double feverfew is going to bloom. I thought that the one that was blooming was already the double feverfew. It turns out it is not. The double feverfew is going to bloom this week. Okay. Did one of my Icelandic... I think one of my Icelandic poppies bloomed, actually, now that I'm looking at the front of it. One sec, I just have to get the baby's breath out. There we go. Baby's breath. Is there any left in this container? One seed. Okay. We're going to plant more baby's breath today. Let's see, what is the 10 days for germination. Plant has many branches spangled with tiny dainty rose-like white flowers. In the summer, the more you cut, the more the flowers will bloom. Oh, that's beautiful. Love that. Thinning height, seed spacing, planting depth, days to germination. So it doesn't tell me how long days to flower. Okay, so I'll just do like that many seeds, half a packet roughly. That's good. I don't see any pink love in a mist coming up. I don't see any firecracker vine. Let's see, what is a firecracker vine? Firecracker vine growing. Thrives in full sun to partial shade. Well, that's where they are. And how do the leaves look? Okay, so I do have some leaves of that growing in my garden. So I think that we may still get firecracker vines. Okay, so we're gonna do baby's breath in that spot. 3 p.m. for me, nice. This is the 2 large garden beds. This picture shows them. You can't really see anything growing specifically that I can point out for you. Except for all the zinnias. There's a bunch of zinnias back here. You see there's one that's about to bloom up here, but down here are the other zinnias. This is really exciting. So this is my umbrella tree. This umbrella tree I've had for years now, and I'm bad to it. I've been neglecting it. I have not done a good job taking care of it. It got scale? Yeah, it got scale at the beginning of the season, and a bunch of the leaves dropped off, and look at all these new leaves coming. Is that exciting? I treated it for scale. The scale is now gone, but all of these new leaves, one growth point has 4 leaves coming out at once, and this growth point has 5, maybe 6 leaves coming out of one spot. Isn't that crazy? I'm very pleased. I've been getting ready for a family trip. Got a checklist I'm going through. Very organized, very good. I'm gonna see if you can see any of the scale, if any of their dead bodies are left on the plant. No, it looks like it's all healed off. Oh well, I'm happy about it. Also, this is the bird of paradise. Very excited to let you know she didn't die. Even though, wow, she really, really almost died. That growth point is now pushing out a new baby leaf, and I'm very excited about it. So this huge thing, it's like this big, and it used to have 5 leaves on it, and it was 12 feet tall. Now it has 0 leaves on it, and it's 6 inches tall. So we really are starting from scratch with this bird of paradise. As much as I'm angry that I'm going to be bringing back in a tiny leafless baby, I'm not angry because it's going to make it easier to move this plant in and out of the house. It's been repotted into a smaller pot. Also, my Cosmocoleus, no, this is a pothos. My pothos has started thriving again. It's got new leaves coming out all over the place, and they are healthy. And if you see in this previous photo, in the back of the photo on the vine, do you see there's new growth points coming out all over the place? So this pothos has decided not to die, and I love that for him. Excuse me. Okay, here's what one of those growth points looks like up close. There's just little spots all over the plant where there's little growth points just waking up, and it's awesome. I love that so much. Here's what the garden looks like over top. Beautiful. Very pleased with it. I moved a bunch of my hostas from the back on this side to the back on the other side along the black drop cloth fabric, and I think it looks good over there, having all those hostas kind of buffer that zone. And then I took the plants from the back corner back here and kind of moved them forward. That way I feel like we've got more of an enclosed space, or at least it feels like an enclosed space. And then this whole side of the garden is just bananas. It's just bananas. And then now there's the front, other half of it. And then this is what used to be the in-ground sort of raised bed is now my sweet pea trellis and I don't even know what it is. It's a lot. There's a lot everywhere. Also, this one is looking so good. This is a succulent that I got clearance last year also, I believe, for 44 cents, something like that. Looks awesome. And then this is the yarrow that's in the other pot. Looks like it's going to be that apricot color, and there's quite a lot of it, which is great. And there's more of the agrostemma coming up here as well. Why did not all of my pictures load? I know I sent them. I clicked them. I know I did. Please hold. I need to make sure all of the rest of my photos upload. Okay. Good. Oh, I just didn't add them. I love that for us. How many did I miss? Oh my god, I missed all the okay, hold on a sec, you guys. There's more. But wait, there's more. And wait till you freaking see my gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. Sorry, I missed all the coleus. I took pictures of all of my coleus, and they look so good. Okay, there. Now I've got everything. Okay, here's what's really exciting. Well, no, I'm going to get to the exciting part after. I have gomphrena, pink gomphrena, which is awesome. I didn't get any purple gomphrena. That's okay. It's still pretty. I think actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe that other plant is gomphrena. Also, the Celosia spicata flamingo is gorgeous. Thank you. Look at that flower. Okay, then we have the calendula. This is the Indian Prince variety of calendula. It's orange with a dark center. And mine is doing very well. I have two more calendula that are about to open, and they're both yellow. Here's the Chantilly Snapdragon. The two colors that are opening today are this peachy apricot yellow color. It's like pink and yellow. It's not apricot, it's like pink and yellow, but the closest thing I can call it is apricot. And then this one I think is going to be a very pale yellow, maybe almost green. It's opening, but the color right now is like the fairest yellow, almost white, but the yellow is like a greeny yellow. Very pretty. This is the highlight of my morning today. If you watch no other part of the video, you should watch this part. If you're gonna not watch the garden tour, come back to look at this. Look at that poppy. Are you kidding me? Look at this poppy. Have you seen anything more beautiful in your whole life? I've never seen anything more beautiful in my whole life. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, up close it kind of looks like a plastic bag that's wet. But it's not. It's a poppy. Look at it. Okay, are you ready? The poppy is beautiful. Wow, look at the water on it. I am telling you, look at this thing. It's the softest pink that ever existed. You see it and you're like, oh, it's white. It's not white. It's got the softest just breath of pink on it. Do you see the like little just like dusting of pink? It's so pretty. Look at it. I took a million angles of it because I'm going to use it as inspiration when drawing a picture. And I wanted to like understand the inside. Look at the little pollen things. I've never seen one like that. So I think this might be an Icelandic poppy because I've never seen one like that. It looks like the same plant as the other kind, but I've never seen that color happen. It's so pretty. Look at the color of this poppy. Are you kidding me? Look at the shape. It's so pretty. Ugh. I just tried to take as many pictures as I could to show you like really like what it looks like in my garden. It's so pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm obsessed with it. I'm absolutely obsessed with this poppy. I will save seeds for this one because I want this to grow next year. So this, once it drops, actually, you know what? I should put something on it today. Like a label. How will I label it? What will I label it with to understand what it means? You guys might be able to help me with that. Let me see. Icelandic poppy plant. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, it's not an Icelandic because look, Icelandic poppies have a really long neck on them. This does not have a really long neck on it, does it? No, those poppy plants, not the flower. Plant growing. Yeah, that's not the same thing. Okay, so this is still just a regular poppy? That's crazy. That poppy is just a regular poppy. It's not even an Icelandic. It's just a regular bread seed or opium poppy. That's a gorgeous color. Well, we'll save seeds for it anyway. I'm fully obsessed with this flower. Okay, now let's jump into the coleus. First, there's a nasturtium I want you to see. Oh God, look at this freaking poppy. This nasturtium is the Moonlight. The petals get much bigger and more ruffly, but it's been so hot that they're just struggling. And I just wanted you to see, they're pretty when they're struggling. Aren't they cute? Okay, now let's get into the coleus. There is a coleus bonanza going on in my backyard right now. All different colors are going wild all at the same time. I do have to deadhead a few of them because they're trying to go to flower. I think this one is as well. But there's a red one. Here's brown and green. It's supposed to be like purple and green, but it's looking very brown. Still pretty. Lolly stick. Lolly stick. And then there's this one, which is, I don't think this is French Quarter. I think this is just one of our like assorted coleus, because the French Quarter looks so pretty right now. This is another one of our just saved seeds. Look at that color. White on the inside, white and yellow green, then pink, and then purple, and then dark green. So gorgeous. This is also a really pretty one. This is a Kong mosaic. Has to be pinched. I have to pinch off the flower head. This one's also really pretty. I wasn't sure. Will you save seeds before the end of the season? For the poppies, yeah, because the poppies go to seed. Each flower will create 1,000 seeds. So with the poppies, yeah, I'll save them before like the end of the season. Especially for that one, I will save every flower that it makes. I'll save the seeds from it. For the coleus, I'll save seeds, yeah, at the end of the season, not now. Right now, coleus, I want the plant to get as big as possible over the summer. And if I let it flower now, it won't try to get bigger. Okay, next. This one is gonna be interesting, I feel. It's boring if you don't look hard. If you just glance, you're like, okay, it's green, but it's not. It's actually like a sprinkles, party sprinkles on top of a yellow and green one. Do you see there's like red sprinkles all over it? I think it's going to be very interesting. This is one of my favorites. This one is so vibrant. It came out way more vibrant than any of its like siblings, with bright hot pink and then this like beautiful eggplant purple and bright green. It didn't get diluted. Every single color is like crisp and clean. Sometimes they muddy themselves over each other. Like you can see this one. This is the same thing. This plant is the same plant. They're from the same set of seeds, but some of them just come out way better. So this one would be one I would save seeds for. The other I wouldn't bother. A low expression mosaic looks like for the spotted one, right? Something like that. This is another gorgeous one that has less of the red, more green, but still that high contrast. So here's one that has mostly green, mostly red and pink. Here's one that has like more of an even distribution of green and red, but so beautiful. This one, I don't care about it. Like when I look at it, it doesn't bring me any joy to look at the plant individually, but it adds a really good energy to the whole garden. So in the garden, it looks really pretty, but up close, I don't care about it. I look at it and to me, it looks like it's like unwell. It's like kind of a brownish purple and it just looks kind of like broken, but in the garden, it looks beautiful. Okay, so these are the French Quarter. I have one, these are basically in full shade, so I'm letting some of them go in full shade and some of them go in full sun and some of them go in mixed, and we're seeing what's going to happen. So these three at the bottom are all French Quarter, but you can see they're expressing themselves a little bit differently from one another. This first one has a lot more of the dark red, and the pink is a lot more like punchy. They're all the same age, so there's not like a difference in one getting more growth than the other. Then this middle one has way more light green to it. And this one on the other end has almost no red visible. So these are all the same. They're all from seeds from the same plant last year. Last year I collected seeds in Toronto for this coleus, and those three at the bottom are all siblings. And yet look at the way they've expressed themselves completely differently. And then this top one is like a dark purple, ruffly, rumply one. Very pretty. This is another one of the French Quarter. It's getting a lot of pink. This one gets a good amount of sunlight. So I think that the ones that get more sunlight are going to get more pink. And the ones that get less sunlight are going to have more green. That's just my assumption based on very little knowledge, just a couple of years of growing them. But these are turning out really nice. I'm really pleased with how these ones are looking. This one, I think we got this as a from a garden center because it doesn't look like any of the other growing habits that I have. This one's got a lot of that bright pink in it. Less fuchsia, more bright pink. Here's another one of the Kong mosaics. This one is mostly green, still really pretty. There's another Kong mosaic. This one has more red. See, look, green, red. And then this one is burgundy, red, and fuchsia. What a weird group of colors. Isn't that pretty? And it's so rumply. It looks like like an alligator skin. Anyway, I just wanted you to see all of those. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Now just let's have one more look at this gorgeous poppy. Are you kidding me? Look at this poppy. Have you ever seen such a thing? What business does this poppy have looking like this? Where are the seeds from? They are from a grocery store poppy seed bag. It's so pretty. I'm so pleased with it. I'm very excited to see more of them in the garden. I would love if more of these poppies showed up. Look at that. Just like, what? How is it even real? It's so pretty. Okay, so that's the main garden update for the day. Hopefully that was enjoyable. We do have 2 bouquets that we made earlier in the live stream. If you would like to watch us make those, go back and watch from the beginning. But, excuse me, that's that for that. Now I want to look at my seeds for a sec and see if there's anything that we should plant more of. We've got a great number of chamomile, so I feel good about that. We don't need any more. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Oh, I also saw a Cosmo getting ready to open, one of the Ladybird Cosmos, which is like a little variety. Okay, so the Cosmos we planted are Apricota, Xenia, Picotee, Daydream, Little Ladybirds, Rubenza, Dazzler, and White. Those are the colors that we have. We have 8 Cosmos. And then marigolds, we have Burning Embers, Perfect Bright Yellow Double Marigold, Naughty Marietta, Beautiful Medium Orange, Red with Gold Outline, and Tiny Marigold. Calendula, we have Flashback, Pink Sunrise, Indian Prince, and Lemon and Orange Twist. No Scabiosas blooming yet. Interesting to see, because we have 4 varieties of Scabiosa. We have Dark Night, Macedonian Scabiosa, Salmon Rose, and then Grandmother's Pincushion assorted. Zinnias, we have none blooming yet, but we are going to have Bright Purple Fuchsia, or Bright Pumula Fuchsia, Salmon, Queenie Lime Orange, Pink, Glorious Red, Pink Salmon, Big Yellow, Big Pink, and Cactus Hybrid. Poppies, we have Dusky Rose, Tropical Sunset, and Mission Bells as far as California poppies go. And then I did plant a million Icelandic poppies, but I don't see any flowering. But the picture on the thing, it looks like an Icelandic poppy. Anyway, we also have the opium poppies, Mission Bells poppies, my mom's red perennial, and long-headed poppies. I haven't seen any of the black bachelor's buttons blooming yet. Amaranth is doing well. White Gomphrena didn't come up as far as I know. Celosia Flamingo, we have some. Nasturtium Moonlight, we have some. Strawberry Fields and Heirloom Painted Lady and Watermelon Sweet Peas, those have all come up. Feverfew, we have the 3 varieties that I can see right now, which is Double Feverfew, Regular Feverfew, and Pale Yellow Feverfew. And then, what else do we have in here? Tons of Sweet Alyssum doing very well. No Gold Dust Alyssum. I planted almost all the seeds of my Gold Dust Alyssum. 0 flowers bloom so far. Cleome is doing well, but not blooming yet. 4 o'clocks didn't come up. Salvia looks great. Agrostemma is looking great. I don't like it, but it's looking great. Okay, I don't think we need any of this stuff. Shiso, I didn't have any of that stuff come up. Excuse me. Pink dandelions didn't come up. Nasturtiums, lots of nasturtiums. Oh, these came up. I saw one in the garden. I saw one. I've seen one of these come up in my garden. I saw one flower. It might still be out there. I forgot to take a picture of it. I have to use the bathroom now, so give me a sec so I can go pee, and I'll come back. I'll just turn the music up a little bit for you so that you're not bored. And then I will turn my mic down and I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back. Toby has to go outside too. So just give me 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however long it takes him to pee. Be right back. these birds doing bird crimes. You guys are supposed to keep them from doing it. Okay, I have another thing I want to figure out. So I brought in that flower, but also look, while I was waiting for him to pee. Found them. Tiny little Johnny Jump Ups blooming in my garden. So I'm gonna put these into a book to press them because they're so cute. So let me just put my seeds away and get a book. Excuse me, Beelzebub. Almost called me Gary. How embarrassing. Okay. A little viola. A Johnny Jump Up. A little viola. Indeed. Let's put some tissue down first. Good. Put our little violas down. They look almost the same as wild violets. They just have more details. Okay, that. Good. Anything in here that wants to be pressed? Not really? Okay. Then we'll put another piece of wax paper down. I keep seeing bruises on myself. Here's another bruise. Ugh. What am I doing? I'm being an extraordinary auntie. That's what I'm doing. I'm roughhousing with toddlers and small children. Ugh, okay. So I have something else that I want to figure out what it is because it's about to bloom in my garden. This is what the flower head looks like. I pulled off one of the flower heads so I could take a picture of it so that we could see if the internet knows what it is. Because I don't know what it is. Let me just get a good picture of it. Okay. Okay, I've got a picture. Now I'm gonna go into the internet and search it. Excuse me. How am I gonna do that? Just a sec, let me search. I don't want to download Google. 1 second. Also, look at Toby. Can we just talk about how he's the cutest dog in the whole world? Well, he's not. Thunder's the cutest dog in the whole world, but Toby is pretty freaking cute. I do want to see a picture of Thunder and Toby next to each other, like, to compare their size. I have to take a few pictures of Toby, like, standing so that I can see how he is different. But I want to see him, like, I wish I took pictures of Thunder where I show, like, his measurements. Okay, I've downloaded Google. Now I can search a photo. And I will search this photo. Okay, what are you? What flower are you? Water hyacinth? Well, that's not correct. It's just simply not. It's not milkweed either. Let's see. Annual flower. It's not a hydrangea. Why would you think it's a hydrangea? It's way too small. What else did I plant? Okay, so I planted shoot, what was that thing called? The one that you like, Candace? Candy tuft. Candy tuft plant? Candy tuft? Let's just see if that search with candy tuft, does it look the same? No, why are you showing me this? This is not what I want. Candy tuft plant. Herb Robert? No, it's not Herb Robert. Let's see if you can show me what the plant looks like, please. That's not Candy Tuft. Candy Tuft. I don't think that's it. Candy Tuft. What? Before plant? Before flowering? What does it look like? It kind of looks different than that. I mean, it could be. Candy Tuft. Her. Let's see. Which flower? Show it again. Well, this is just the flower head. Let me show you just the flower head. I pulled it off of the stem, but there was a flower pretty close behind it. So this is the flower head. Okay. And the plant is like small. It's like a narrow, it's like not a very large plant. Candy tuft. Leaves? Let's see what the leaves look like. Ugh. I don't know, man. Maybe candy tuft unopened flower? Candy tuft flower bud. Like, show me before it's open. Why is no one taking pictures of these things before they're open? It's like they don't care about me. Candy tuft bud. Okay, it could be candy tuft. Alright, it's candy tuft. There's candy tuft before it's open. Here's mine. Oh, jeez. There's a ton of it coming up in this one area. Oh. Same thing. Obviously not exactly the same. This one's gonna be a color, which is cool. Maybe I need to take pictures of these things when they're not open, just for myself, but also for the internet for later. Ugh, what an ordeal it will be to try and organize that much. That many parts of one thing. Wow, ADD is strong today. Okay, I want to see if I have any good pictures of Toby, to see if we can try and get a picture drawn of him, and then if we can't get it to look good, then we'll draw the poppy. I think that's a good option. Let's see, I think I sent seeds to you for that plant. Yeah, originally I think you did, but I have also, I got at the dollar store this year 3 packs of them for $1. They didn't have English on the packet. But if you sent me seeds, I would have planted them all by now, unless they were this year. But I don't think it was this year. Okay, let me just find a good image of him. Okay, I think this is a good image. Now I'm gonna set up my other tripod so you guys can watch me draw him. Ugh. I hate being congested. I'm so sorry that you have to listen to me just complain and also sniffle. Excuse me. And cough. I promise I wasn't sick recently. It just came about. I wonder how. Where do I want this? Maybe I don't even want the legs engaged here. Also, look at how good Toby is. He's such a good boy. You can tell he's a good boy. I messaged his mom this morning because she messaged me to ask how he was doing. And can I read to you what I wrote? excuse me. I'll read you what I wrote to her because I wanted her to know that we're going to take really good care of him. So she just wrote, "How's he doing?" And I said, "Hey there, I'm happy to report Toby is fitting right in. Our birds were used to a chihuahua in the house, and so they leave him be. The cats avoid him, but he's so interested in them. They're playful cats. I think once they get over the shock of a big tough dog, they'll be just fine. Both our cats are over 12 pounds, so it's hilarious seeing Toby chase them around the house half their size. He loves the yard. We sit in the shade and he lounges in the hot sun. Typical Chihuahua behavior. I gave him a bath yesterday and he was pretty good the whole time. We're definitely feeling like our home is now full and complete. It's so clear that Toby has been loved and cared for. He has such a sweet personality and he's so confident. He doesn't wince away from loud sounds. I dropped a pot lid and he didn't even get up from where he was sitting beside my feet. Thunder would positively perish at a loud noise like that. He also loves seeing the squirrels out of our yard, and I love it. The squirrels are my biggest nemesis, and he barks them right out of there. 10 out of 10 guard dog. Thank you for loving him and for trusting us to keep on loving him. We will do our best to give him everything he needs and almost anything he wants." Good? Good. And she said thank you, and I'm glad that I've chose you for Toby's home. So, Mr. Tobias, why am I out of focus? Hello? There you go. Come pick me up again, camera. Why are you focusing on Toby? Toby is not the focus. I'm the focus. It's the last minute Laura show. Don't you know? There. Now it's back on me. Hello. That was a nice letter. Our Chihuahua chases away the wood pigeons. We have squirrels is our only real issue here, and it's not even now. Toby is the focus. Toby is the focus. You're the focus of the show, buddy. Welcome home. Welcome to your cozy. I might actually. That dog bed looks so cozy like that. She should feel good about Toby being with you and Alex. I hope so, and I think that she does. I mean, she said she does, so that makes me feel good. But I think so too. I think we loved Thunder well. Thunder was a well-loved, happy dog. I think that we can recreate that home environment for Toby. Toby is, though, significantly more confident than Thunder was. That could just be because he's on guard right now. He's still not calm to himself. You know what I mean? This is still a large change for him. But Thunder was very scared of loud noises and also scared of thunder and lightning and people and other dogs, and Thunder was pretty fearful. He would bark because he was scared. Toby, on the other hand, he seems to be pretty he gets all fired up at the squirrels. He's get out of my yard. He seems to have opinions. But I dropped the lid to a pot, and it hit the ground. And you know what happens when a metal lid hits the ground in the kitchen? It shakes the house with the sound it makes. It's very metallic and very loud. And I was standing on the kitchen mat, at the sink. Toby was maybe 18 inches away from me, sitting on the floor. And sitting, just casually, he wasn't lying down because I had moved. He was lying down and then I moved. He stood up, dropped the lid, and he didn't move. He didn't jump. He didn't wince. He didn't start shaking. He didn't bark. Nothing. He looked over and then he looked back at what he was looking at originally. He didn't even care. And that's crazy, which might make trick learning easier. I think that him not being afraid of sounds is a great benefit to him. That being said, we don't have a lot of loud sounds around our house, so that could be why Thunder was startled by them, because they were so infrequent. So that could be something that develops over time. I don't know how that'll go. But I am excited to get started on tricks with him. I want to wait until we have the basics down before I start teaching him stuff. Like, I want him to feel secure and safe. I want him to know that I'm his person and Alex is his person. I want him to walk on a leash and poop only outside and pee outside. Like, we have stuff to work on that's kind of base level stuff. Then we'll get into the tricks, but I'm sure he's going to be a good dog for tricks. He's very food motivated, which is super. I love a food motivated dog. But in the same vein, he's free feeding, which to me feels crazy. Just putting food in the bowl and like leaving it. So I am measuring how much I'm putting in the bowl right now just to see how much he's actually eating. But yeah, he just eats when he wants some kibble. It's, to me, crazy. We are also going to have to get started on a dental hygiene routine, which I'm not looking forward to having to do again. That wasn't a fun part of having Thunder, but it's important. He still has lots of his teeth. He's missing all of his front teeth. Like, he has the canines on the top and bottom, but all of the teeth in between the canines are gone. So, yeah, he's got most of his back teeth still too, so I want to brush his teeth to prevent having to get, yeah, it's just like a chore I don't like doing. You know what I mean, Candace? Like, obviously I will do that. It's gonna need to happen, but it's like one of the dog chores I don't care for is expressing anal glands, brushing teeth, picking up poop. Those 3 things I don't care to do. I will do them because I am a dog owner. However, those ones are the ones I'm not super into. Picking up the poop outside. Oh, dealing with vomit. Anytime dogs vomit, don't love dealing with that. Anal glands, don't love dealing with that. And teeth, I don't love dealing with that. Again, as a mom to the dog, I will do these things. They're just not my favorite parts. Like, my favorite parts are like blow drying. By the way, he barks at the blow dryer. Not great. Never did glands. Groomer did. Yeah, well, I haven't had to do them on Toby. Obviously, we just got him, but I had to do them on Thunder more than once. And I've had to do it on my sister's dogs. I've expressed more anal glands than I, like, care to admit. But, like, people know that I'm willing to do gross stuff, so when I come over, they ask me to do the gross stuff for their pets. You know what I mean? That's fine by me. I'll be their weird, gross friend. I'm so sorry. This is just what's happening now. I'm congested. All right, so let's draw Mr. Toby. Sweet little toe beans. Toby and his toe beans need to be added to the Sketchbook Hall of Fame. And the only way for us to do that is to do it, to get started. Aw, I drew a picture while Alex was gone. Oh, we didn't finish this one either. Let me plug my phone in so you guys can watch along. You can give Glandex for glands. I think it's pumpkin or peanut butter. Our dog finds it less stressful than going to the vet for it. Oh, Thunder never was stressed. It was just part of our bath routine. Maybe like every 4th bath, because he probably got bathed 4 times a year. And it was like once a year I had to do his anal glands. It was not like a common thing. And so it wasn't worth like adding a supplement in, because he was already taking glucosamine for his joints, and it was just, he was an old dog. He didn't like taking anything. He didn't like eating anything. By the time Thunder died, I didn't even realize how sad and sick he looked, because he was deteriorating over the course of several years, so I never saw it happen. It just happened in my opinion, it happened so slowly that I didn't even notice. And now that we have Toby in the house, I forgot how able-bodied a Chihuahua can be. I forgot how loud a Chihuahua can be. I forgot how, like, healthy a Chihuahua can look. Toby is in beautiful, perfect health. By the time Thunder died, he was not in good health. We were just loving him. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't in pain, so we were okay with how he was, but he was, like, missing 40% of the hair on his body. He had big bald patches just 'cause apparently that's something that happens with Cushing's. They just lose the hair in their tails and in their necks. So Thunder lost all the hair around his neck. He had almost no teeth left. He was mostly blind. He had bad balance because he had had a stroke. Like, now that I'm looking back at it, it sounds ridiculous, but like, he wasn't in any physical pain, so we didn't put him down because he was happy, and we were happy, and we love him. Loved him. Love him. I still love him. Anyway, in case you were interested in the previous dog that we had Mr. Thunder, and he was everything. Could you turn back on? What's your damage? Why are you doing this? Okay. Why are you not working? Could you please just work? I would really like it. I don't know what I did, but now I can't get the camera part to work. Okay. Where do you live? Nope. What would you be under? What? What would it be called? Cam... What? Dance to dance. I hear you, Beelzebub. Okay. Why are you not working? That's gonna bother me so much. I just want to sit here and draw. But my camera will not let me. Okay. Please hold. I'm trying my best. What are you eating? That's a rock. Stop that, Beelzebub. Maybe if I do... Shut down. Okay, I have an idea. Sometimes you just have to power down your device because... just because. If you drop that when you're done, I'm gonna be annoyed, Beelzebub. She has a rock. I know she's gonna drop it when she's done. She's a bird. She has no respect. Okay, while we wait for that, the picture I think I'm gonna use for the drawing. I like this. I know that it's like cut off, like his face is cut off, but I like the direction his face is for that. So that's a possibility. And then I have... Where did I do it? Did I do it in live stream? I showed photos of him, didn't I? Ugh, my eyeball. Not now. And then, are you connected on your own, or do I need to do it for you? Why are you not connecting? So rude. Okay, let's see. In our Discord, I'm looking for pictures of Toby. I did not upload very many. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna try and figure out this technical difficulty that I'm having of getting my phone to reconnect. How to get my phone to reconnect to software. Ensure your phone and computer are on the same network and refresh the connection within OBS or the phone's camera app. Refresh the connection. What does that even mean? Okay. Okay, cool. So now the camera doesn't show. That's not what I wanted. Okay, now you have Inception. Okay. Great. Why are you on LTE? Connect to the Wi-Fi. S'il vous plaît. Sorry, you guys are in Inception right now. Look, you have Mirror Me. Okay, and there. Right? Ah, very good. Beautiful. We got it. We figured it out, folks. It just took way longer than it needed to. But it's all good. Answer, call Alex. That would have been a good option. You're correct. But I did it all by myself today. Because I am a grown-up and I can do anything. Okay, now let me just shrink me down a bit here. Move me over. And there we go. Now I can even go a little farther with it like this. Ugh. If this is how I'm going to be drawing, how can I make my tripod sit in a way that you guys can see what's going on? You better not bother that dog, Beelzebub. You will be in big trouble if you bother that dog. Do you hear me? You leave him alone. She's looking right at me. Get off of there. Go on. You can't be a floor dog right now. Thank you. Sometimes you just can't be a floor dog, and that's the rules. Okay, so now we can come, oh, I'm trying to come in and be in the middle here. And then I want this to be like this. Zoom like that. Give it a little bit more of a tilt. You come over here. I'm just trying to move it until I find the angle I like. Is that the angle I like? I feel like this is getting closer. Okay, I think that's probably good. All right, so first I need to look at a picture and see which one I like. Of course, my pictures are in my phone. So I'm gonna try this one. Okay. So I have to like think. My brain needs a second to understand what I'm looking at. Okay, so we have his kind of his round cheek spot. Then his jaw comes down. He has that. This kind of connects real early. And that cheek is kind of connected to a big round head. Okay, so first we have a big round head. Good. And then with that big round head, he's got an eyeball. Okay, like that, and then that's there. Big eyeball, big eyebrow. Okay, and then that comes nose, comes like this, and then it goes up, and his eye gets that round part, and then there's an ear that comes up. Goes like this. All right, and then he's got this big head, big eye here. Okay. Big eyes. I feel like this is a little bit shorter. Got like this big head. But it's not huge, it's just very big, you know? Chihuahua size. Sorry, I have to talk myself through what I'm doing. Okay, and then on the other side, he's got that shape that comes down here. And then that's all eyelid, and his eye is actually like all this. And then that's the bottom lid. And just like Thunder, he's got the little tear stains. And then I think that his nose kind of sticks out farther than his face. Like that. Okay, now let's try and understand the nose a little better. He's got the little shapy thing that the dog nose has, that little cresty thing, okay, and then like this, there's his other nostril. Cool. But beyond the nostril, there's more nose on this side. Little piggy dog. And then I think this will be your face. You don't have very much chin. And then this lip thing comes to here, but there's like kind of like a further up line. And that's where the jaw is. And that kind of thickens up here. And then we have floofiness, which brings us to the ear, which I feel like lines up here and lines up here, lines up here, and lines up there. Okay, so then on this side we have an ear that comes more up, and then it comes down, and we need it to end around here. Okay, and then his ear is flat, but it has all of this hair. And then this ear is behind his head pretty much entirely. This part kind of comes forward, and it comes like this, and then it comes up. And it comes down, and then it goes straight. Okay, so that goes like this, a little less aggressive. Triangle there, and then that triangle goes kind of like that. Cool. Hopefully what I'm saying makes perfect sense to you guys. I know it does. Okay. So there. And he also has like a real fat neck like Thunder did. But he looks skinnier than him for some reason. Even though he's fat the same way Thunder was fat, like with his hair, he looks skinnier than Thunder. So we're gonna make him skinnier. Okay, so like that, but I feel like this needs to come up a little. Okay, this is all hair. Good. And then for Toby, he's got like this whole section of his face and all the way out to here is all beige. And same thing on this side, he's got beige. And then the rest of him is white over here, but he has some spot back here. There. There's Mr. Toby, as I currently see him. He's obviously missing a few things, like this kind of has like roundness to it on his face. And I don't really know how to create the volume. Okay, let me see. I'm seeing if I have a better picture of him. Okay, is under his eye also beige on this side? Yes. And on this side also, yes. Okay, let's see. Will you do a body one with the hearts? Yes, I will. But right now I'm trying to do the face one because he needs a face one for... you know, because he does. Because they all do. He also has like a snaggletooth. And I wonder if I should include his snaggletooth. You know? Get off of my flowers, you little troublemaker. Like, hold on. Is it his bottom tooth that sticks up? I think that's the answer. I don't think it's his top tooth, actually. I think it's his bottom tooth. It's like it sticks out. Okay, I have to imagine how his mouth is. Okay, if this is his front, right, then the tooth would go this way and that way. So if the tooth is going this way, and that's how it sticks. It's hard to draw. Hard to draw in a snaggletooth. Okay, let's see. If this is the front of his face, right? That means this is his lower jaw. And he's facing forward. So his tooth would be here and here. Right, his little snaggle teeth. She'll put his little face like this, his lips. Okay, and then his nose. I don't know what I need, but something's off. That's his jaw. Cool. I'm fine with that. Then his lips, which are needed. His little teeth. Okay. And then his lips closed. Okay. So kind of like that. feels like they're not big enough. Beelzebub, get off of my plants. Like that, maybe? Or do we just have the snaggletooth on one side? Because it snaggles on both sides, depending on what. That might be better. Just one snaggled tooth. But I need the tooth to look like it makes sense. Sorry, I need it to work. I need it to work, and I need it to work the way I want. Okay, so there's his little jaw. There's... What does he look like? Nice round little guy. A nice round little guy face. And this whole area is dark. It's got like a dark mouth zone. Or do we just not put in a snaggletooth because he doesn't always have it? Okay, I feel like that's pretty close. Alright, okay, I think I'm ready to go in with a marker. Just need to figure out this. Anyway, I think we can get started with marker stuff, or with outlines, drawing and whatnot. I think, anyway. Excuse me. And he does have a black nose, but we're not gonna color it in totally black because he is gonna be colored in with markers. Okay, good. I'm like holding my breath. Why do you look so mad, Toby? In my drawing of you. Why are you so angry? He's not supposed to be angry. He's just supposed to be like looking. It's okay, he's not angry. We're gonna make sure he doesn't look angry, even though the snaggle tooth makes him look mad. Okay, and then gonna have that, which is gonna be okay. Okay, the ears. I feel like this is maybe a little bit too dark. Okay, let's see around here. Okay. Cool. feel like I'm breathing so... Has he bottom tooth? He has a bottom tooth that sticks up? Yes, he does. Or does he have a top tooth that sticks down? I can't remember if it's his top tooth or or maybe it's both. I don't remember. I feel confused. I think it's his bottom tooth that sticks up. Am I just drawing a generic Chihuahua right now? Okay. Okay. I feel like it's looking less and less like Toby the more I go, but that's okay. I'm gonna erase all my pencil marks now so I can see what we actually are working with. And from there we can determine what the next steps are for this, because it's not really looking like him yet. Okay. Okay. And maybe his snout needs to be longer. So yeah, something's not quite right. It's going wrong. It's all going wrong. I feel like I'm gonna feel it out. I'll know. I'll know when I'm going in the right direction, you know? I think what I need right now to go in the right direction is darker lines and rougher sketching. I think I'm just trying a little too hard to make it look a certain kind of way, and I think that is the wrong way to go about this. I think I need to be rougher with it. It looks better when I go a little bit less intentional, I feel like. This doesn't look right. So I'm gonna just give it a bit of a darker side. It's a good pen. Okay. That's helping. I don't know what it's helping, but it's helping. It's making me feel better. Okay. Oh, I'm not even in the shot. Sorry. Okay. What am I trying to do with the ear? Trying to. This area is all flat. Which is just fine. But this starts to get, the curve starts, huh? Sorry, I'm just chatting about what I'm trying to do. What pic are you working off? Maybe it's because we're used to seeing your version of Thunder. Maybe his snout needs to be longer. I'm working off of a couple pictures because I don't have any good ones of him yet. Like, I haven't done enough photo shoots with the little guy just yet. I feel like this is all fluffy. That's all fluffy. And then it starts to get smooth here. And that's kind of smooth. That's a really clean line. There's like an empty space here. And then there's like a bunch of untouched inner ear. Like that. Okay. Cute. Don't bite me. Don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. Little devil bird. Okay. He's got like a little bit of a muscle happening here, a little bit of a shadow happening here. And now that I'm looking at it, I think it's his top tooth. I think I messed up here. Get that dark little nose all darkened up. And then his eyes, the bags are really just hair. They're not actually lines. Okay. Cool. So here's my rough idea of what Toby looks like. He kind of looks like Thunder, but he doesn't. He doesn't look like Thunder. This is Toby. And today is June 25th, 2025. I think I want to do a little bit of markers on him. Let me grab my markers. Can you just poop on me? Oh, you jerk.
Alright.
My markers.
They're over here, I think.
Oh, I put them somewhere safe? Or
Oh,
you did?
your
No, not
pencils.
those ones. The ones in the black zip
Oh,
up.
like the black box?
Oh, they're there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I put them hidden. You be careful. All right, so his main color is white. So I think we'll just call his main color Cool Shadow. Because I don't want to have him be white. It's like a bluey white. Okay. And then I think his inner ears are pinkish. Yeah. Even peach, I think, will be a good color. All right. Anywhere else pink on him? No. Around his mouth is dark. Probably even like cool gray number 9. Just like his nose. And near his eyes, that might be too dark. We'll have to go for a cool gray number 5. Okay, and then he's kind of a beigey color. Brown gray might even be what he'd be called in the markers. He's even paler than that, so that'll be his shadow color. And then we need something even paler, like a very pale, pale, pale beige. Still too yellow. How about barely beige? That seems like a good color choice. Because he's like a buff. He's not even like... There we go. That looks close. Okay, still too dark, but we're gonna bring everything else down like his white. I think that I will cool gray 1 him for the white in order to oh god. It's getting worse. It's not looking white anymore. It's all going wrong. Okay. Great. Beautiful. He looks as white as snow. He's back there modeling. He is as white as snow. However, I need to add white paint. You are as white as snow. You are. You're so white. I think we can fix it. I think we can make it work. Alright. He is as white as snow. He also, I screwed up a few parts here, but that's okay. I'm not concerned. He's gonna be the best. He's gonna look so good. I have white paint here. I'm gonna take my white paint and I'm gonna use it to fix what I have done. Let's see how I can do that. Let's see if I can get you guys zoomed in enough to see what I'm doing. We will have him looking accurate in no time. Okay, I feel like this area is also white. Okay. So this is like my base coat. Sorry if you can hear me breathing into the mic. I'm all congested. Okay, so that's better. I still feel like he's got more white than that, so we'll just lighten up this whole zone. He is very, very white. He's mostly white. Go. Looking better, yes. Yes, I think so. Okay, so there's my first layer. Now I'm gonna go in with my second layer, but I'm gonna use a way smaller brush so that I can try and make it look like hair. If it will let me. Can you behave? That's what happens when you don't wash your brushes. They don't behave for you. So now I've got a smaller brush and I'm still using white. I'm just trying to maybe make it look more like hair. Maybe I need a little bit of water. Just like a tiny little bit. Do I have something I could put it in? Of course. Of course I do. Because I have tons of tiny little containers. And here's one of them. Just a little water. Okay, a bird was obviously drinking my water. Get some white paint. Wet it a little bit. Oh, wrong paintbrush. Dang it. Okay. Good. Are you the smallest one I've got? I think so. Then we get wet white paint. There, that's better. Sorry, I'm trying to think really hard about what I'm doing. I'm thinking maybe too hard about it. Maybe harder than I need. It's just a painting. Okay. Looking better. Beelzebub, get out of here. Okay, maybe this one could do something cool. What about this? Okay. Do you make brush strokes like hair? Not really. It would have been cool if you did though. Wouldn't that have been cool? What was his official gotcha date? Wednesday. You know, the day that I drove to Ottawa? That was also his gotcha date. I drove there and then I picked him up. Oh my god, my stomach is like growling. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today for lunch, but it's gonna be a day with lunch. Dancey dance. Okay. That's looking closer. I feel like I need to go in with the white over top of the beige too. Oh God, why do I keep putting my hand right in it? Laura, what are you doing? Okay, let me turn him back this way. I'm just gonna water down my white a little so that I can go over the beige. So how old is he? Do you know his birthday? Yes, I know his birthday. I have forgotten it at this moment in time, but yes, I do have his information. 2018 is when he was born. Okay, so now I'm gonna take watered down white for this part, just to kind of emphasize how pale he is. I'll do white highlights. We're getting closer now to what he actually looks like. It kind of makes him look like he's the corgi colors, but he's even paler than that, so we actually have to go even farther with how light I'm making him. I need to like paint over the beige so that it's really, really light. That's more close to the colors that we have. Hi. Alright. And I think he's a little less thick looking than I have him here. I feel like that color looks better now. More beige. He's like such a fair buff color. It's like very pale, but it's not white. It's pale, but not white. So we do know his birthday, I just don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll find it for the next stream so I can tell you how old he is officially. But I know it's 2018, and I know he's due for shots in September. That's probably more color accurate version of Mr. Toby. And now we can go back in with the tiny brush and just like pure white and do more brush strokes, I think. I feel like I thought I had even tinier brushes. Okay, so for these ones I'll just go around his eyes and do some stuff. I'm gonna go back in with that pen after, so this part can be for before that. Okay. Hi. Achoo. Okay. Hi. 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 Okay. Looking better. Okay, and then take some white. And we can do dot for shininess. There, look how cute he is. Still not done, but we're getting somewhere. At least it looks closer to what I'm aiming for. Okay. That's a little mouth. Got paint on my marker. Must be hard to draw a different chihuahua. It is. Why aren't all chihuahuas thunder? Alright, that's good. Then I can go again like this. There. Bye. There. That looks close. It's pretty close. It's not perfect, obviously, because it's a drawing of a chihuahua. Toby. 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 Hey. Doesn't it look like him? Oh, it looks just like you, Toby. Okay, so Toby has really dark eyes, but they are brown. They are not, they're not black. They're very dark brown. Like that. And then I feel like he does still need more darkness around his eyes, but I think that we'll go with a cool gray. Cool gray 1, do we have cool gray 3? Where are you? Warm gray 3. Warm gray will be too close to brown. So we have blue gray 3. Blue gray 3, okay. This should be better. Bub seems to be getting ready for a scream. Yeah, I think she is ready. She's like, time to go out. Ta-da! There's Toby. There's our rough job of Toby. We'll finish the black line work later, but that's pretty accurate for color. We did okay for the color accuracy. See? He's like buff and white. Little Toby. All right, friends, that's it for today. What's on this previous page? Anything? Nope. Okay. That's it for today. We're finished. Be kind, be safe, leave a comment later. Yes, if you can, leave a comment later. If you can't, then that's all right. I understand. I will not hold it against you. But if you don't mind, check out my most recent upload because the YouTube algorithm forgot about me while I was away. So check it out. I put out a video for how to crochet the most basic easy leaf. Easy tutorial. Next week will be a flower. Anywho, I will see you all on Friday. So have a good week, rest of your week, see you Friday. And on Friday, maybe bring your craft and we can do something together. One more time, for those of you in the back who might have missed it, beautiful yarrow is coming up in the garden and it looks amazing. And so is Clarkia Mountain Garland. It is probably 30 degrees outside now, so look forward to that. I will see you, like I said, on Friday. Thanks for hanging out today, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!